it's Ronnie, and welcome to 52 Weeks of Favorite Photos YouTube Hop, hosted by Miranda Weber. So every week on Monday, there will be some posted. I may not be every week, though. Plus, it's also Baby Got Scraps. And I will be using scraps for every layout that I do this month. And I've got plenty. I even saved some. I'm going to scrap this favorite photo of mine. It's of my youngest granddaughter. Her teacher took this. Isn't it cute? And I'm also going to use this die right here. It says Shine Bright. It is Diamond Press, an older one. Oh, there's my scraps. I pulled out the smallest ones. And two of the Brad things, I didn't realize I had two laying in that stack. And I'm going to use a Simple Stories sticker pad, sticker book. I also have a die set laying right there to the northwest of my photo. However, I don't know how it ended up there and didn't get shown. And it is Bramble Fox. I don't think I don't even think I showed my dies for the stars. They are Sizzix die, and it's Stephanie Bernard's. I am adding some cardstock to part of this star so that it'll lay smooth on my photo. Since there is a few layers on there, I wanted a few layers beneath my star. I thought I would make me a notebook here, and this scrap isn't exactly straight, so I probably cut it trimming off something and accidentally saved it, but since it was in there, I'm going to use it. It don't get wider till farther down, so I thought the star might cover part of it up if it was wider there. And just cover the edge of this. I would have made it thicker if I was making it for this, but I'm using scraps. This was cut with the Bramble Fox die, and it looks kind of like notebook paper, the grade school kind. And I do believe most of these scraps are Echo Park. After I use a collection a little bit, I will put the leftovers all in this one container labeled school. So yeah, I don't think the Simple Stories was ever in the collection. I think I got that in one of those warehouse boxes and just stuck it in here. Now, these scraps were either already cut at these sizes, or I had just like a small piece to cut off because it had a shape die cut out of it. So that's why some of them are smaller, but some of them are definitely bigger. I wanted to stagger them here. I was very tempted to use banners again, but since I used so many on my last layout, I thought I would just cut straight strips here. Neither one of those pieces I just laid on there are going to stay on the layout. They were there a second though, weren't they? I had found this sticker with the books, and I found a sticker in that Simple Stories sticker book with an apple, and I did put cardstock behind it. But I wanted to use them because in the photo, as you can see, there are books and a sticker. As I said, her teacher took this photo, and a few others along with it. Well, she took a lot of photos for the year, but that day there were several taken. And I've been planning on scrapping it for a good while and just haven't got it done because this was a couple of years ago. And I think her teacher did a really good job. Oh, I'm trying to decide which stars to use, and I'm thinking the whole time, I thought there were smaller ones here. However, there are. I just won't find them for a little bit, a couple of more, because I will need a couple of more on my layout. I'm going to use one of these Brads, and of course these are the ones with the Z on the end, so they are just sticky, which I really like. And I'm going to use this black strip here. I believe it was in the sticker book too. I'm pretty sure, and I had to put cardstock behind it. And it just says School Life over and over. Now, I didn't have a big enough scrap after making that star to make any strips, border pieces with it. So I do have two separate pieces there. One has that Well, it's kind of tone on tone, but the little stars on it are almost orange. I really like it. If I'd had enough of it to make the star, I would have definitely made a star, stars on a star. I like that idea pretty good. Now, this green strip, it was just almost too little to use, but I used it anyway. Um, I did cut a couple of stars out of it too, though, I think. Now, my house here, I started to just go ahead and put it down. Then I got to thinking if I cut the tower part off, I would be able to make it a little more three-dimensional and it wouldn't look like such a large plain sticker. It'd have somewhat of a dimension there. So I'm going to add foam tape to the bottom, but not to the top part of it. So it looks like it sets more to the middle of the building. However, if it don't look like that, sorry, that was my thought while doing it. And I will have to move things around a tiny bit after I get it there, but that's my idea when I start putting it there. Oh, and I will decide to add something else there. Since it is on foam tape, it looked like it needed something else, so I will find something else to add later. I kept debating here. I thought about putting the Shine Bright, since that's yellow, right on top of that star. But the more I thought about it, the less I wanted it. And so the Shine Bright is going to go on the red and the yellow star. And I did use black with it. There is a tiny bit, not much at all, black in the photo, but plenty in the collections that were, in my box there. So I decided to go ahead and make it black, even though the words are Shine Bright. Now, her cap and gown is the school colors, all the schools in our town. And so it's a maroon color. They call it maroon. And I had this one dark piece of cardstock. Well, it was a fairly decent size. It was enough to back my photo, but not enough to do everything I wanted to do with it. And so I gutted the back where the photo is, and I didn't think, and I did a star first. And I forgot that Shine Bright, in the collection with all those stars, it is made to go on a card. So you cut it into the card and then you put something behind it. And I had way close to the edge, so I wasted that. So what I decided to do then was to put two pieces together. And I left it for a day or so because my phone rang. I did this and that. Came back. And what did I do? I cut it out the same way. Yeah, about a habit. I cut it too small. That didn't work out too well. So black ended up being the color that I used. This little sticker says you deserve a gold star. And since, my stars are kind of the theme of my layout, yeah, I put it on here. And it's just going to overlap those stars there. And that K was in there on the page on the sticker book for the grades. It just had K, well, it had pre and then dash K, but this isn't pre-K, this is kindergarten. So yeah, I wanted to just use the K on here. And this die cut here is from the Bramble Fox die, and that I neglected to show, but it's going to go behind the schoolhouse. And I did think for a fleeting moment that I would make a scene and put a tree there. However, I really wanted to use that die cut, so it went on there instead. I put that little sticker up there and decided it was too long, so I'm going to be hunting for something shorter to put there. And it is Explore, Wonder, Learn. Not wander, wonder. And I'm just going to slide it underneath the edge of that schoolhouse there. And see that backpack laying there? When I seen it on the video, I thought, oh my goodness, I hope I moved that. Well, I didn't actually. I lifted the layout up and it fell off, I guess, because it is not there in the photos at the end, but it's gone now. I am adding some enamel dots and 3 spots, and I think that's it. So while I'm doing that, I want to mention that down there below you will find 2 playlists. One is for the 52 weeks of 52 favorite photos, and the other one is for the baby got scraps. So lots and lots of inspiration down there and lots of fun. But that's it, and that's my favorite photo for this week. Well, I got like a whole stack. I pulled out some one day, and then I pulled out some more, so I might even have 52 in that stack already. But yeah, if I don't have them on a layout before I get to them on the 52 weeks, they will go on my Mondays that I am doing this hop. And there's my little cluster down there at the bottom. And I love that star set. I wished I'd remembered to show it to you, but it is Sizzix and it's probably discontinued because when I found out about it, it took me probably a year and a half to get it, looking for it over and over again. By then, I bought some with stitches instead, but I had to get it once I did see it. And it was on eBay, brand new. And yeah, I did that reminder thing, so I'd get emails on star dies. However, they weren't the ones I wanted for like a year and a half, but I am tickled to have it. And there's my completed layout. And I want to thank you all so very, very much for joining me today while I created it, and that you have fun with the 2 playlists down there below. Have a happy scrappy week. Bye.